Alright, time to do a little mower repair video. Of course, you can't do anything till you drain the gas. All the gas always seems to be in the way. As you can see, I already got the wheel off. That is the repair. Let me get this gasoline out of here. Alright, gasoline's pretty much out, so we'll get on to the wheel repair as soon as I stow the gasoline away safely. Alright, so last time I cut the grass, I noticed the wheel was wobbling a little bit. I thought it was just, you know, a loose screw. I'd tighten it down or whatever. It turns out that the bearing, if you want to call it that, just the plastic innards here, just kind of broke and came apart. So I thought, oh, I'd glue it, you know, but, you know, it's awfully dirty. Got to clean it up and everything. So I think that I'm not going to glue it. I'm going to do Plan B. And the reason I'm going with Plan B is these stupid things are like $45 a piece. Plus shipping, plus tax, plus if you replace them both, you're close to $100, so to heck with that. I mean, the front wheels over here, they're drive wheels. They're geared, and you can get both of them for $25. So you get both front wheels, which are geared, and you know, for the price of half of one of these. Anyway, let's go fix it. Step one, clean. So I'll just get my pad in here and just kind of clean this up a little bit. You can see the bearing surfaces there, the two end pieces here. So, just going to kind of clean that up a little bit. I'm going to take a measurement. Alright, let's see what we got. First of all, what am I on here? I'm on millimeters. 1278 millimeters. Oops. It's about a ½ inch in American. So we're looking at ½ inch. That's what I'm going to go with. This is 493. So if I go to a ½ inch, there'll be plenty of clearance because I'll just use a drill bit. ½ inch drill bit. Alright, and we'll see what this guy is. He's going to come out at 1.188. So a little over an inch. So if we do 1 inch and a ½ inch, we should be good to go. So I don't know how tight I'm going to make that fit. Like a little play. Alright, let's go with that. Oh, and let's see what we have here. Call it 1.5 inches. So we have a ½ inch hole, ½ inch ID, 1 inch OD, and 1.5 inches basically a shield here, a buffer. And let's zoom in down here. Alright, the old one just sat on top of there, so well, you can see how dirty it was. So the old one just sat on top of there, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let that sit on top and have my, whoa, I should zoom out, huh? Should have my 1 inch diameter ID and my 1.5 inch diameter OD just ride on here. Okay, so since I need a round thingy, I'm going to use the round thingy manufacturing device to make a round thingy. And then I've also changed my mind on what I'm going to do is I have the two end pieces. So what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can get on camera, is I'm going to put the one end piece in, thusly, and the other end piece in, and then the bolt goes on top of there. So I have the two end pieces, and then I'm just going to have a solid shaft going from end to end with a 1/2 inch hole through the middle of it. So that's what I'm going to do. And all they did is they just had a small little connector where I'm just going to take up all the space in there so it's not as fragile. Alright, metal or plastic, metal or plastic, metal or plastic. I decided to go with the plastic. It's actually nylon, but whatever. Even though the aluminum is softer than the iron rod up there that the wheel rides on, and the bearing, I decided that the bearing surfaces, you know, could be plastic. That way if it wears, you know, it doesn't damage. Alright, I decided to make a few changes to my design on the fly, but anyway, now it's time to start making chips. So here we go. Alright, I think I have the outside diameter done. I'll deal with the inside diameter. Alright, let's cut that off and see how it fits. Okay, like I said, it's dynamic, so you know, here's the piece that broke one of the sides. This is the side, they had a little piece in the middle, and then the other side. So now I'm kind of thinking that I want this to go here, you know, the bolts going on here. So now I need to trim this down. I could also cut this down so it fits in there, but it's actually pretty much the exact length, if I can stay on camera. So what it's actually hitting is this piece right here. So I have the length correct. I could just have this as a large surface area over top of here, and then I would just cut down the thickness so that the bolt can go on. So let me see how much I have to cut off of here. Okay, using my round thingy repair manufacturing facility, I made a round thingy. So here's what I came up with. I got a stop, I got a countersink, I got an ID, so I got two ODs, two IDs, and two cuts. Actually, that was the original. So anyway, I don't know how to make it any more goofier than that, but there you go. Alright, so just to go over it again, I did have two IDs and I have two ODs. So see that right there? I'm going to slip that on like that. Going to slip that on like that. Bolt it on. And it's kind of stiff, but hey, that's fine with me. It'll work. And the worst case scenario is I just take a little bit more off of it to loosen it up a little bit, but I don't have it flopping around anymore. Problem solved. Thank you for watching.